Hello there, fifth graders. Welcome to your next history lesson. How do the Constitution and Bill of Rights impact citizens? The debate over ratification. The states had to ratify or officially approve the Constitution for it to become law. The two sides of the constitutional debate went to work to earn the support of the people of the United States. The Federalists defended the Constitution. They included George Washington, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. The Anti-Federalists, such as Samuel Adams, George Mason, and Patrick Henry, preferred the Articles of Confederation. Both the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists wrote papers in defense of their positions. The Federalists insisted that the Constitution would unify the states. They wanted to divide power between different parts of the federal government, and they wanted to avoid giving too much power to any one person. They made the case for federalism in a series of 85 essays called the Federalist Papers. Anti-Federalists objected to the Constitution by pointing to its limited ability to protect Americans' liberties. In his essay, Objections to This Constitutional Government, George Mason attacked the document. He argued there is no declaration of any kind preserving the liberty of the press or the trial by jury in civil cases, nor against the danger of standing armies in time of peace. So his argument is the Constitution doesn't protect Americans' rights well enough. There's nothing in it. There's no explicit call in it for defending the rights of a free press, of trial by jury, or to keep armies away from people's homes, out of people's business during time of peace. Now, 9 out of the 13 states' votes were required to pass the Constitution. Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania first ratified the Constitution in December of 1787. New Hampshire gave the decisive 9th vote to accept the Constitution in 1788. Some worried that the remaining states would prevent the Constitution from being enforced. New York and Virginia were the two largest states in the country. Many of their leaders refused to support the Constitution as it was written. Anti-Federalists from Massachusetts demanded that the Constitution be revised to clearly indicate the rights of citizens. James Madison, a Federalist, agreed to propose a Bill of Rights to Congress. The Bill of Rights included liberties that the Anti-Federalists believed the Constitution would not guarantee Americans. So the Federalists wanted the Constitution. The Anti-Federalists didn't want the Constitution because they said it didn't protect, there was nothing in it that protected Americans' rights to the extent that they should be protected. So the compromise was to go along with the Constitution, but to add to it amendments to amend it, that means to make a change to it, by adding the Bill of Rights to it, by adding these rights to it that were lacking so that these rights would be protected by the Constitution. And this agreement worked. Virginia and New York ratified the Constitution in 1788. North Carolina and Rhode Island then became the final states to ratify the Constitution. In 1789, James Madison approached Congress with the first draft of a list of constitutional amendments. Congress chose 12 of these amendments to send to the states for approval. State leaders then picked 10 of the amendments for ratification. Congress added the amendments called the Bill of Rights to the Constitution in December of 1791. The rights outlined in the Bill of Rights define many aspects of life in the United States. The Bill of Rights sets limits on the U.S. government and protects the basic rights of all U.S. citizens. And then in our next lesson, we will go over what the Bill of Rights is in more detail. And I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you click on the quiz under this video. Make sure you do your best. And I will see you next time. Signing off.